We are joined right now by Heather Monahan, TEDx speaker, podcaster, and author, and also the founder of the Sisterhood Accord, Sonia Jackson Miles. Sonia, I want to start with you. When I reached out to you, I shared some things about what I wanted to do, and you, I didn't know, unbeknownst to me, have coached women on grieving and what I call mommy trauma of various kinds. So what have you learned from your conversations with women? What helps?
Well, what helps, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here. What helps is to hold on to the memories, the good memories. I lost my mother. She went to heaven June 10th of 2019. And one of the things that has kept me is the fact that I can go back to those special times and those special memories. I think one of the biggest issues that people who I coach will say is that they regret. They regret not having the conversation. They regret not having the courageous conversations to address the things that were getting in the way of them really having a strong relationship. And so I speak a lot about making sure that we address the things that we need to address now while our parents are still with us, such that you don't have that regret and then feeling like, oh my gosh, I wish I had. What if I had?
Yeah, and we want to welcome Trent Shelton. He's a wildly popular Instagrammer, Facebooker. He is a former NFL player, and sadly, I know that you shared publicly, Trent, through Rehab Time, your organization, that you lost your beautiful mom from cancer after a very long battle. I think this happened last year or the year before. Can you just remind me, and how have you been doing?
Yeah, I lost my mom in March of 2021. So it was tough. I'm doing better now for sure. I'm just learning to rejoice instead of regret and honor her with every breath and every step that I take. So it's a hard journey, but when you change your perspective towards it and realize that, it's a part of life and she continues to live on through us.
Trent, I am right there with you on that journey of losing a mom. I'm sure that you have millions of people that are watching you every single day, and they really resonate with your story. What exactly, what do you do on Mother's Day just to try to get through the day? I mean, give me some advice too, please.
Yeah, for one, I celebrate all the mothers. I celebrate my wife. She's a mother of 3. I go to the cemetery to celebrate my mom. We all get together, the family, just celebrate her life. Just because she's not here physically, she's still here spiritually and emotionally, and she lives on through us. So it isn't a day of sadness anymore for me. It's a day of happiness and rejoice.
I love that. I love that. And another part of this story is strained relationships. And Heather, you have so much chutzpah. You are so bold in talking about women knowing their worth and knowing their value. What's some good advice to your listeners and readers and those watching who may have a mom who's not their biggest cheerleader, who might have a mom that doesn't support them and could even be toxic?
That's a great question. And actually, I discuss it in my second book. I had a strained relationship with my mother growing up for many reasons. But one of the most powerful things that I found is forgiveness in my life, and forgiving people, especially your mother. And maybe it's going to take some time, maybe some therapy. I mean, it took me years. But I'll tell you, what a powerful moment to forgive someone that is that close in your life and important in your life. Not only is it great for them, but it's so powerful for you. And that started me down a journey of forgiveness for myself, which has been incredible. And especially now that I am a mother, you can have so much more empathy and understanding that no one is nailing this motherhood thing, no one. And there's tons of epic fails along the way. But the more we can celebrate and be grateful for those great moments and for love and forgiveness and gratitude, it all works out.
It does.
We're all doing our best, aren't we? Sonia, any advice for getting over, mother trauma when the woman who gave you life, who gave birth to you, turns out to be negative? How do you navigate that?
What I focus on is getting to the root cause of what the issue is. What's really going on? And like I said, I call these courageous conversations. And what we do with our program, and it's called Mind the Gap. What do you desire in the relationship? What does your mother desire in the relationship? And in some instances, people will say to me, well, what if she rejects the fact that I want to heal? And that's where the forgiveness comes in and the release comes in. But I ask people to articulate very clearly, what do you desire in the future with your relationship? How would you describe it today? And what are the 3 things that you will do to move from your current state to your future state? Because this is all what I call heart work. And heart work is the hard work. So you've got to keep at it. You've got to keep moving forward. And you have to get to a place of what does forgiveness look like and what does release look like if you can't get the outcome that you're looking for.
You know, every single one of them, Trent, Heather, and Sonia, they all have architected a life.
Yes.
And that's why you should follow each and every one of them on Instagram, on their Facebook pages, on their websites, buy their books. Thank you guys so much for being with us. You were the perfect guest to have today. And happy Mother's Day to you and to your wife, Trent.
Yes.
Thank you. Bless you all. Wow, they're amazing. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.